Video games are arguably the most popular and most important forms of entertainment in the world today. If not the most popular, it is really going head to head with film for that spot. And one of the most popular game genres in video games is with shooters, first person or third person shooters. They are popular because of how simple the main premise of the games is. Shoot enemies and win the game. And with the blockchain wave getting stronger and stronger each year, there will be no surprise when a shooter blockchain game gets released. Oh wait, introducing Metastrike. Probably the best first-person shooter blockchain project set to release sometime soon. Will it succeed, or is it just too ambitious for itself? Bang bang, welcome to another video from Crypto Cash Out, the show that takes only one tap to subscribe. This channel is dedicated to sharing information about everything and anything that falls under blockchain technology as crypto fans. But remember that we are not financial advisors nor are we experts on the field. Again, we make these videos to inform you about the topic of each video. So, we highly suggest that you do additional research. But do that after this video. Come watch this first. Metastrike has been turning a lot of heads for the past couple of months as it has been pushing the boundaries as to what is possible with blockchain games. If you look at the trailers and some gameplay, you might think that the clips are captures to some of gaming's most popular shooter games such as Call of Duty, but it's not. And it makes sense. Metastrike is heavily inspired from games such as Call of Duty and Counter-Strike in order to create a blockchain game that is both profitable and enjoyable. And because they want to shape their game the same way, Metastrike is trying to be one of the big names in the shooter genre next to these multi-million-dollar franchises topping the list. And if you're wondering what is the basis of some people saying that they can say the game is going to succeed in the future, a great indicator for that is with the founders of the game. The brilliant mind behind the idea of the game is by the man of Peter Nguyen. Overall, he has 10 years of experience with games and 4 years in the blockchain industry. His name has been around for quite some time and he has worked with game studios such as Bandai and Ubisoft. Those are big names in the gaming sector. He has also worked on the Decentraland back and his time there was used perfectly as there is a feature in the Decentraland that he put in his game which you will learn more about in a bit. But apart from shooting enemies and winning games, Metastrike is a first-person shooter that has been established before, but the game really pushes everything as it wants to combine virtual reality with its main gameplay. But is virtual reality just ambitious or is it possible? That is right, Metastrike is trying to venture in the virtual world by integrating the game in virtual reality. We all know what virtual reality VR is. It is a modern technology that has been in the talks for as long as we remember. As early as the 90s, there has been talks with the vision of VR but it hasn't been as prominent to the VR we have today. Companies are trying to jump into the VR hype with Facebook and Samsung. And it isn't only being integrated in videos and other entertainment forms. Virtual reality is also being integrated in video games and the metaverse. Metastrike really wants to test their game in virtual reality, especially with VR headsets becoming more accessible with lower prices. I don't see why not. The idea of having a virtual reality FPS game that is also in the blockchain, what more would you ask for? And again, with an already massive fan base from the FPS genre, Metastrike is looking to make some noise in the blockchain gaming world by providing a balanced gaming experience. They pride themselves by developing a game that will be fun for all gamers of every skill level. The company behind the game wants to create the game with heavy influences from great games today that will serve fun for everyone. And who knows, maybe we will also see esports rise from Metastrike, with FPS games such as CSGO, Valorant, and R6 having much success in the esports scene. It would be no surprise if there will be tournaments for the game with mouth-watering prizes for the victors. Going back to the mechanics and features of the game, there are quite a lot of game modes that can be split into two different types of games. We have the player versus environment or PvE games and the player versus player or PvP games. The PvE game modes consist of you forming a team of 3 and going up against AI enemies. There are zombies that you must ward off and defend your ground against them. Eventually, you must face a strong zombie that will serve as the boss battle of the game. Beating the boss gives you awesome rewards for your efforts, which is really nice. And then, we have the PvP game mode where the game puts you into a game where you must finish the objective first before the other team. It may be beating them in gunfights or what. Playing with your team together is the best way to win the game. Metastrike will put you in a team of people that are the same skill level as you with their matchmaking system. Having teammates and enemies be the same skill level as you will allow for a fun and challenging game mode. No one will have the edge because you are essentially of equal grounds, unless there are smurfs of course. We have team deathmatch or the one for all deathmatch. We also have sniper versus sniper games, search and destroy, capture the flag, and many more game modes for you to try. There are plenty of game modes for you to try, so get ready and suit up for the battle. The game being in a multiplayer allows the game to have so much potential to create groups and communities. And when groups of people like playing with each other, they can create clans which are great for invites and working together for passive income with the lands that the clans buy. Yes, there are lands present in the game. The clans or individual owners of the lands can develop them for the clan. The land can be formed into areas where the clan can create in-game resources that can help the tides of battle, from bombs to ammo to even vehicles. So you can essentially develop your land in order to create some passive income for you and your clan. The land can just go crazy and farm tokens in order to make you rich eventually, or the clan can collectively put the tokens and invest in more lands in order to create more opportunities for earnings in the future. These lands can be compared to a feature that is famous in metaverses such as the Central Land. This is why we made an emphasis on the Central Land earlier and how the founder of the game has connections to that metaverse. He knows his way with lands and how to manage them and add the land feature in Metastrike. The possibilities of earning in the game are endless with how great the lands can be. Clans can also make maps in the lands and let other people use them for a price, of course. Or you can also sell them to other clans so they can use it. From what we know, the map creation feature looks really cool and easy to do, so that's something to look forward to. Because of how easy they have made developing the lands, the possibility of the game performing splendidly in the future is really high. The cool thing about the lands is because they are NFTs, you can have clan wars in the game that you set up. It is a winner takes all type of clan war where each clan must play and bet their lands in the game. This allows for high stakes gameplay where you must always remember to play with your team in order to win a lot of games. The best part is that you are not only showing off the maps you made and the skills you have, you can also boast the custom skins you are wearing and beat the enemies in style. You can also customize and upgrade the weapons you use to give yourself the advantage in battle. As you can see, the tensions and stakes are already high in clan wars. Imagine the potential when it comes to the esports that we talked about earlier. And we can't talk about the game without talking about its in-game token and how it will affect the future of the game. Its in-game token is called the MTS token, and it is a Binance token. Although the game has not yet been released, the developers have already started selling the token and it performed well at the start. It was released around January of 2022, and let's just say that luck isn't on the side of the token. Had quite a decent start, selling at around $0.56 and even rising to $0.68 within a day. But again, luck isn't with the coin in this one, as that was the only sign of green the token has. It also does not help the fact that the token was released in the middle of a bear run for the market as a whole. This caused the price of the token to drop significantly, eventually leading to its price today, which is $0.04157. Some may argue that this is only normal since the token is still in its early days. There are also those that believe that the token is only performing this way because the game associated with it hasn't been released yet. And when the game does get released sometime soon and performs well, the token will also soar in prices. Hopefully this assumption of theirs will be correct and we will see the token rise in price. The game has been in alpha stage since the fourth quarter of 2021, which is a long time. People have high hopes for the game and hopefully it does perform well in the future. The developers are expected to release the game in beta around the third quarter of the year, which is just a couple of months now. Having the game in beta will be great for the overall ecosystem of the token, and we really hope that the game does well for the community and the tokenomics as well. That is all the time we have for this video. Thanks for watching and we hope you enjoyed your time. Comment down below your thoughts about the game, especially as a fan of FPS games. Put your comment down below for a chance at a shoutout giveaway in the video. To know when we will upload next, please hit the subscribe button so that our videos will show on your YouTube feed. Also, help us out by liking the videos. It really means a lot to us. Speaking of videos, we have an awesome one on Gala Games Superior, so go check that out. Thanks for watching and have fun cashing out!